Hey up, lads! How are we doing today? Welcome back to the Sports Corner YouTube channel, and we've got a good one today, haven't we? I'm saying that with bated breath because I normally get 0-0s. Didn't really want to do this watch along because I know that Man United are going to get absolutely spanked. Hey guys, welcome to the stream though. I see there's a few people already in here. Thank you very much. Hit the like button, get the stream boosted, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your dog, share it with all those people that you know. Bernardo Z says, go on City. Bernardo, we don't want to go on City. Hey, Kieren and all, how are we? I am doing fine, Kyle, apart from absolutely papping my pants at the idea of getting absolutely spanked here today. I'm not looking forward to this match, if I'm honest. That is probably the way to sum this up. Same, Kyle, what we're going not to, I mean, yeah, that'd be nice. Manchester City, the home team, Winval. Manchester City, the home team. And, of course, we've got 4 minutes till kick off. So we'll just jump straight into it with the teams. They're on the ticker, down at the bottom of the screen. You can see the team. So Manchester City in goal, they've got Ederson, the back four of Cancelo, Diaz, Stones, and Zinchenko. Rodri and Gundogan sit in midfield. De Bruyne just in front of them. Mahrez, Sterling flanking Gabriel Jesus up front. And you could say Manchester United have kind of matched them in that formation with Henderson in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, that conventional back four, McTominay and Fred as the sitters, Fernandes in the advanced position with James and Rashford on the wing, with probably Greenwood up front. However, it could be Rashford through the middle. We don't really know. They'll probably switch and swap about like they normally do. But that are the teams. Truthfully thinking this is a 1-1 day. Do you know what? Gives a 1-1. Get out of a 1-1. But Josh did tell me a rumour about something today. He told me that City's next penalty is being taken by Ederson. And Josh has given me some grounds to end the stream early on certain conditions. If Man City are 3-0 up at half-time or winning by 3 goals, I am allowed to end the stream early. If Ederson scores a penalty, I'm allowed to end the stream early. Apart from that, I can't end the stream. I'm not going to end the stream early anyway. Don't you guys worry about that. But let's look at the benches for both clubs. So for Manchester City on the bench, it's an absolutely stacked bench for them. Stefan, Laporte, Walker, Mendy, Bernardo Silva, Aguero, Fernandinho, Foden, and Ferran Torres. For Manchester United, it's kind of only a few players on there that probably will end up coming on, of course. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not like to use the substitutes, as we know. Lee Grant, Eric Bailly, Tuanzebe, Telles, Williams, Matic, Shortire, Diallo, and Greenwood. So just before we start with the actual game, it'll be kicking off in about 3 minutes. Get your predictions in the comments. Chris is in here. He says, hi, mate, hope you're well. Thank you very much, Chris. I hope you're well as well after that Liverpool game. Lol, if that happens, yeah, do that. Everyone's saying at the stream early. Shall I just end it now, lads? Yeah, Manchester City are the team in front. Team in front, they will be after like 4 minutes. Manchester City are the team at home. They're at the Etihad today. Manchester United coming down, and City, Chris has gone for 3-1 to City. Safe result to go for, to be fair. 3-2 United, but City 5-0. Any other predictions going on in the chat? We're also going to play the game that we normally play as well. So while you're putting your predictions in the chat, 1 second. Bang, VAR bingo. We're going to play VAR bingo. Minute and what team the VAR decision goes for. So make sure you put that in the comments. Put your minute and the team. So, for example, a little bit like this. 64th, Man United. Do it a little bit like that in the comments. I've done it there. So we can get the idea of that VAR bingo. And you can get a round of applause from me if you get it right. Love United to win, but can't see it 3-0 City. Hopefully not. City, minute 33. Winval's gone for VAR bingo. 21st Manchester United, Chris Welch has gone for. City the winner, says Haikma Petui. Sorry if I butchered your name. I'm awful with pronunciation. Yeah, but if you guys are new, do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for the 1.9 thousand of you that have subscribed so far. We are looking to get to that 2,000 mark very, very shortly. And if we can, absolutely massive. Of course, Josh does the dart stream. Did the dart stream last night. He's got one going on later on after the game's finished, pretty much about 30, 40 minutes after. Semi-finals and finals of the UK Open tonight with Josh. Make sure you come back for that. And then we've pretty much got watch-alongs coming up all week, guys. We've got the Champions League, the Europa League. We've got the A-League on Friday. We've got the stuff next week as well. I'm not quite sure what we're doing for the next weekend, but in the week, we've got you covered with the Champions League and the Europa League. Me and Rowan are returning for the Europa League early show like we normally was. And yeah, everyone's looking forward to the football, apart from me. 30th Man United, hopefully a dodgy penalty. I mean, we could do a dodgy penalty, couldn't we, Kyle? But anyway, we are underway with this game. And of course, Lindelof boots it straight upfield, and it's out for a throw-in. Great start. Fantastic start for Manchester United so far. We've booted out for a throw-in. Top four hopes now completely over. Disastrous season. You really think we are going to win Champions League? Stop taking drugs and living in cuckoo land. This team's actually dead. Massive rebuild needed in the summer. I'm not going to comment on it, Chris. I mean, I don't really know what's going on with Liverpool at the moment. 6 straight home defeats at Anfield. But I'm going to stop because Marcus Rashford dances past one. Martial picks up in the area. Martial dancing through, and there's a penalty. It is a penalty to Manchester United after 37 seconds. And Gabriel Jesus has given away the penalty. Martial picked the ball up, and he goes down under a little bit of pressure. I mean, it's a questionable one, I'm not going to lie. But Anthony Taylor, no doubt in his mind, points to the spot, and Manchester United, after 50 seconds, have got a penalty. I think that's a stonewall penalty, that. I think it's a definite penalty for me, that, and I'm not being biased at all. Just before we had the penalty taken, Twitter at the Unassault top corner. I'm losing my words because we've just got a penalty. Well, Bruno Fernandes against Ederson. 18 taken, 17 scored. Will it be a perfect start for Manchester United against Manchester City at the Etihad? Bruno Fernandes against Ederson. Scores! And it was a close one, but Manchester United had the perfect start in Manchester at the Etihad, and Bruno Fernandes, of course, has the goal. Come on, the boys! Come on, the boys! Of course, as you all know, I am a Manchester United fan myself. Good start to the game so far. Not getting too excited as yet, but Manchester United do lead after like 60, 70 seconds. Bernardo said easy clap. My 1-1 prediction is on. Well, if it keeps going this way, we might have a few more goals. But I mean, it's a stupid decision from Gabriel Jesus to collide with Martial. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, Gabriel Jesus, to be fair, because Martial's got 3 or 4 players around him. He's kind of going nowhere, and he just gets tackled from behind. Jesus collides with his right foot as he's running, and Bruno Fernandes, of course, always consistent from the spot. And Manchester United with the perfect start. Come on, the boys. Yes. Well, Winval's also a United fan. Welcome, Winval. I know you've been here before, but I didn't actually know you were a Man United fan, so that's great. But we are only 3 minutes in, and City have given the ball away again to Fernandes. To Rashford, it's cleared away by John Stones. But, I mean, City living on the edge already, and 3 minutes in, Man United look up for this derby. Jesus can shake his head all he wants. Stonewall penalty. It was a Stonewall penalty, like you said, Chris. But McTominay gets away from a few men and puts a great ball to Rashford, edge of the area. Marcus Rashford to Luke Shaw. Good defending by Cancelo. Still not cleared, though. It's lost to Luke Shaw in the box. Luke Shaw shoots! And Ederson almost spills it into his own net. But what a start by Manchester United. 3 minutes in. They look really up for this, guys. I'm not really sure what João Cancelo's doing in the box. He's wiggling about. And Luke Shaw just takes a snapshot on his right foot. Probably wanted it on his left foot. And Ederson almost spills it, but catches it. Of course, Ederson last year had an absolute diabolical time in the Manchester derby at Old Trafford, of course. The volley from Martial, which he probably should have saved, and then, of course, just throwing it straight out to McTominay for that most memorable goal, the last time fans were allowed in stadiums at Old Trafford. But what a start from Manchester United about 4 minutes in. Poor Pep Guardiola. The ball over the top. Martial tries to take it down. It's not a good touch. And then it's cleared out by Zinchenko, but the offside flag was up against Anthony Martial. But a really good start, really lively start to the Manchester derby. Manchester City are trailing for the first time in what must be forever in the Premier League. And, of course, their 21 unbeaten game run is under pressure right now. I mean, from Manchester United, of course, they've got this amazing away record where they're unbeaten for over a year in the Premier League. And Manchester United starting quickly. You can see him pressing again. Here, John Stones on the ball. Tries to run out, and he does really well, to be fair. The ball over to Zinchenko is quite a decent one. And City still camped inside their back third, though. Ruben Dias does get them out, though. For the first time, they're coming forward, but Gundogan gives the ball straight to Lindelof. And McTominay back to Lindelof. What a start to the Manchester derby we've had here, guys. I thought this was going to be an absolute whitewash for Man City. But as of the first 5 minutes, Manchester United are on top. Pep Guardiola. I didn't mean to call him Paul. I don't know what I said. I'm getting flustered because I didn't think that Man United would be winning after 37 seconds. But you know what? I mean, stranger things have happened, of course. And we're only 5 minutes in. I can't get too excited because there's still 85 minutes of the game left. But I'm very happy with the start so far for Man United. But Pep Guardiola, of course, his bald head's probably sweating a little bit after that one because, I mean, it was his decision to play Jesus. It's kind of backfired on him. It's such a stupid penalty to give away. I think Chris agreed with me as well. What do you guys think for the thing? Oh, for people in the new stream, guys, no spoilers. Yeah, thank you very much for that, Kyle. I should have probably said that, but I'm going to stop because Manchester City are coming forward with Kevin De Bruyne, and his pass is not good enough, cut out by Wan-Bissaka, and he brings it away for Man United to Fernandes, who's got a lot of space now. Tries the ball over. Martial in that pocket behind João Cancelo on the left wing. Martial, does he win the throw-in? He does. Like I was saying, guys, please do not spoil anything in the chat. Wait for me to react, then put something in the chat if you want to say something, because there'd just be no point of the watch long then. And yeah, so hopefully we get a good game today, and hopefully Man United can win. I know me and Kyle and Winvo will be absolutely buzzing if Man United win, because we need the win. We need the points. But at the moment, Man United cutting through Manchester City like that, like a knife through butter. And here they come again. Maguire's going to have to go back, though, to his partner in crime, Lindelof. The City press is high, but Lindelof, calm on the ball, gets it to Wan-Bissaka, and he gets a little bit of space behind Sterling. Daniel James. Back to McTominay. Put back into the side today by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Where is Aguero? Aguero's on the bench. One of the worst penalties to be given away. It's basic stuff shocking from Jesus. Why was he even back there, though? Do you know what I mean? Why was he back there? Lovely skill from Rashford, taken down by Cancelo. That's going to be a free kick. And I mean, João Cancelo's not started this game very good. I know he's in excellent form for Manchester City, but so far, he has been absolutely rinsed raw by Marcus Rashford, who's spotted a new trim, I think. I think he's had a cut. And I think Manchester United are going to put the players forward and get this in the box. Shaw and Fernandes over it. Maguire, McTominay, Lindelof have gone into that area where the ball's going to be delivered to. It's wide left-hand side of the pitch, about 35 yards out. Bruno Fernandes or Shaw definitely going to whip this in. Probably will be Bruno. Actually, Shaw with an in-swinger probably. It is Luke Shaw. Swings it in. Nobody really attacking that area. Jesus helps it clear. Headed down by Daniel James, but De Bruyne gives it straight to Lindelof, and Lindelof has to try and flick it up in the air, but it's cleared away by Man City to Sterling. And Gundogan again. Zinchenko, Sterling. And they have to go backwards, Manchester City, but you can feel the energy in the game. It's been a really lively start to the derby so far. And Stones and Mahrez, of course, playing on the right-hand side. Yeah, I was right, on the right-hand side for Manchester City again today. Sterling on the left. Gundogan picks it up in that little pocket of space and turns on the ball. Finds Raheem Sterling. Ball down the line to Kevin De Bruyne. Early ball into the box. Maguire has to clear it away. And edge of the box, Daniel James gives the ball away to Sterling. Sterling tries to get it through. McTominay blocks it. Wan-Bissaka clears it. Fernandes tries to help it further away. Heads it straight to Rodri. And Mahrez. Gundogan shoots, and Henderson saves the ball. And Rangers for Life is in the building. Championes. Yeah, congratulations to Rangers for winning the SPL title this season. You've deserved it. You've been by far the better team in that two-horse race. Not even a two-horse race, really. Was it one-horse race? Been by far the best team in Scotland this season, and fantastic for you and fantastic for your fans. I know Celtic fans won't be happy, of course, but they definitely drew 0-0 on purpose today, so you wouldn't win it next week against them. They've got to give you a guard of honour, so that's got to feel sweet. Cheers to Rangers that said that has to be the fastest pen ever in an English game. Do you know what? I'm not actually sure, Kyle. If someone could actually check that for me, that would be incredible, of course. If you want to see the teams, by the way, they are just scrolling on the ticker at the bottom. And if you want to see the benches, just let me know, and I can whack the benches up on the screen for you so we can see. But so far, we're almost 10 minutes into the game. Manchester United are doing really, really well. They started well. They're continuing well. Maguire takes it past a few people. Finds Fernandes. Martial, who looks sharp. Rashford. Looking for someone to pass to. He's kind of got nothing on, and he kind of got caught in two minds. I have to go backwards to Maguire, who goes back out, tries to play it back out left to Marcus Rashford, but Cancelo's there. Congrats and enjoy. Hope you keep it loss-free till the end. I don't know. Tottenham gave a penalty very early to Man United, though. I think that was probably after. I think good point, Ronaldo. Really good point. Celtic won game with Rangers to be cancelled, so Naga Nirvana. Pep Guardiola's just kicked the ball back onto the field. He's definitely rattled. Great start, though, to the derby for me, because I'm a Man United fan. Absolutely loving it at the moment. I mean, it makes nothing. It means nothing in terms of the title race, because Manchester City will definitely still win the title. But for the top four, and for bragging rights, that's lovely from Fernandes, Wan-Bissaka, Daniel James. Looking for Fred. Lovely by Fred. McTominay now. Has to go back to Maguire, but Manchester United working the space well. Luke Shaw now on the left. Rashford. In a big... Manchester City leaving big spaces for Manchester United right now. McTominay. Lindelof. Out wide to Wan-Bissaka. And I've just realised, guys, we're not going to have another 0-0. We've had a goal already. The 0-0 curse is broken. Wan-Bissaka does well to get away from Sterling. Is Wan-Bissaka again, after a 1-2 with Fernandes. Has to go backwards to Lindelof. But Manchester United keeping the ball and taking the sting out of Manchester City's game, of course. We know Manchester City love to dominate possession, dominate the ball, play that tiki-taka style of play. But Man United nullifying that right now with this spell of possession. Popping it through the lines, as Gary Neville just said. Of course, I am listening to the audio, so I can hear what is going on with any VAR decisions or anything. That's a foul by Fernandes on Gundogan. And a free kick for City inside their own half. But yeah, guys, we've had a goal already. Someone said 5-0 to City earlier. It's not going to be 5-0 to City, of course. Still could be 3-1 to City. I think Chris said that. I didn't even make a prediction, did I? I feel like a twat making a prediction now, because obviously there's already been a goal. But that's going to be another foul by Fernandes from John Stones. We could have another draw. Yeah, it's exactly 30 seconds for Spurs and United game early in the season. So probably the second earliest penalty of the season, if that 30 seconds, if that penalty was given in 30 seconds, Ronaldo. Of course, Ronaldo, you've got a game later on. Well, not you personally. At Tottenham, got a game later on against Crystal Palace. What do you think about that game? Of course, we drew 0-0 Crystal Palace in the week. Tough team to play because they're just defensively very sound. Of course, got a 1-1 draw against Sheffield this season. What do you think for that one later on? Let me know that in the comments. And of course, Chris, you've got a big game against Leipzig in the week. What do you think for that one? Of course, like coming off another loss in at Anfield. Of course, you've got to play them in a neutral venue, which is probably better for you at the moment. But let me know what you think of that. Put me in, Mourinho. Yeah, put Ronaldo in. Get him at right back. 12 minutes in, a grindy 1-0 for Tottenham. I can see that today. I've got Son in my FPL and Doherty, so make sure they play for me, please, Ronaldo. I'll take a draw. I've just clocked. I've got Fernandes in my FPL and he's my captain. Get in. I think I have Cavani in as well because I thought he was going to play, but he's knacked. So back four for United, pushing up high. Gary Neville just said, which they are. They're very high at the moment. Manchester City now getting on the ball a little bit more, trying to make something happen. Ruben Dias, of course, that Manchester City defence breached at the Etihad by the early penalty. De Bruyne takes a heavy touch and he's not really got his foot on the ball so far, Kevin De Bruyne. What are you giving Doherty the eyes for? Is he not playing or something? Is he not playing Ronaldo? So we are almost 40 minutes. Be good to play the rest of the games in neutral venues. Do you know what? That probably would be the best for Liverpool at the moment. Or if you could just have all away ties. Who've we? I think we've got West Ham next week. I'm almost certain we've got West Ham next Sunday at 7:15. It's a North London derby next week as well, isn't it? I'm sure we'll be doing a watch along on that. John Stones inside United's half now. Has to go back to Cancelo. Rodri to Ruben Dias. Who do you guys think? We'll have a little bit of a venture away from the game right now. Unless something really happens, I'll just butt in. But in terms of the Champions League, guys, who do you guys think is going to go through after Kieran Wednesday? De Gea and his girlfriend have had a child. So David De Gea is actually not playing today because he's still in Spain. Doherty's been very subpar, he's defensively poor and offensively lacking, which is weird because as a wing back in that Wolves side, he was absolutely class. But yeah, I've got Doherty in my team, Bernardo. So if he can play and possibly get a goal, then yeah, nice. Xhaka masterclass versus Tottenham. You watch. I mean, Still don't know what he was doing yesterday against Burnley. Kieren tells me that he didn't mean it, that it was Leno's fault, but I mean it's a bit sus between them both, to be fair. So yeah, Daz, De Gea's recently with child. Not De Gea, his girlfriend is recently with child, so they have. He's been given some time off to be a father. But I've got no problem with Dean Henderson playing in net. I'm sure not a lot of Man United fans have got a problem with Dean Henderson playing in net. Brilliant play by McTominay there. Fred, it was fizzed into him, but he's come out with the ball somehow. And he's done fantastically well there, Fred. Fernandes tries one over the top to Rashford, and Stones and Cancelo aren't slow, and they've done well there to kind of sandwich Rashford in the middle there. Fred wins it back off De Bruyne again, and Rashford now. Marcus Rashford shoots, and Ederson saves it but drops it. And I mean, Marcus Rashford had Daniel James to his right. He chose to take the shot on. And at the moment, Manchester United in the opening 16 minutes are threatening. But it was Fred again that did really well against De Bruyne. Stones just gives it to De Bruyne. And Fred is so quick to intercept that pass. Gives it to Rashford. Takes a few touches. Thinks about passing it to Daniel James, who's making the run. And Rashford takes the shot on. And Ederson kind of spills it, but dives on it straight afterwards. It's because he spots Arsenal, I'm convinced he's sabotaging us. Do you know what? That might be it. He might be sabotaging Tottenham because he wants Arsenal to secretly get good again. But I think even he sabotaging you won't ever make Arsenal good again. Because, I mean, don't know if you guys watched the Arsenal game against Burnley yesterday. Just nothing would go in for them, of course. They rattled the post in the last minute. They had the potential penalty, which just wasn't a penalty at all. And all that good jazz. But, I mean, fair play, Burnley. Who scored for United, Kieren? Who else but Fernandes would score, Daz? It was a penalty that was given after 37 seconds. After Jesus just absolutely clumsily just collided with Martial. The penalty was given, 37 seconds. Bruno Fernandes put it in. Absolute shambles week for me in football terms. Yeah, not a good week for the teams that you support, Chris, lad. Martial assist. Do you get assists for penalties? I'm going to stop though because Man City are finally in Manchester United's final third with De Bruyne. Has to go backwards though to John Stones. Back to De Bruyne. Tries one round the back. Really good play from Luke Shaw there. Really good play from Luke Shaw there. Just to read that and get his foot on the ball and intercept the pass. John Stones heads it forward and Fernandes takes it down. Finds Fred. Fred, under a little bit of pressure, runs into a bit of space and finds Martial lovely. Skips away from John Stones, but Rodri had to put a foot into clear the ball away. Winning the pen is an assist. All right, well, Martial's got an assist then. He needs it. I mean, he needs to get sharper again, Martial, but he started very lively today. What a ball that is, though. Jesus takes it down and shoots, blocked by Lindelof well. Luke Shaw up against Mahrez, though. Luke Shaw back to Harry Maguire, clears it downfield, looking for Rashford. Cancelo and Stones to De Bruyne. Football is gone if that's the case. I don't know if penalties count as assist. Winning a penalty counts as an assist. I don't think it should, to be fair, because it's a dead ball situation. It's like if you win a free kick, do you then get the assist? If you win a corner and someone scores directly from the corner, is that an assist technically? Football is gone if that's the case. The only way I can see it being an assist is if you hit the ball and it's an own goal. That should be an assist. Shot by Gundogan over the bar. From what I've read, two faster penalties in the English game. 11 seconds for Macclesfield versus Wrexham and 6 seconds for Witton Albion versus Chester. 6 seconds? What were they doing? Did they just blast it forward and someone handball it? Wow. Well, Kyle, excellent research there. We were poor against Fulham, Kieren, and at Liverpool were really poor against Fulham. In FPL, it does not in FPL, it does, not in actual stats for league. Right. But, yeah. And even if FPL, I don't think it should count. I think it should only count if you shoot the ball or like cross the ball or something, and it goes as an own goal. Do you know what I mean? That should be the only time it counts as an assist. Square up, right? Oh, lad, want to do one. Ronaldo, mate, I doubt you could square up to me. I'm 6'4". Poor isn't the word. Apologies, Chris. You were shocking, absolutely shocking. Of course, I mean he rested 7 players, but. Right at kickoff, a huge scrap. Fred boots it downfield. I mean, boots out of play. Fair enough. Can we have another 70 minutes of Fred booting out of play? Then we get the get the 3 points on the board. You know what? I'd take a boring second half 1-0 win for Man United now. Whereas when you're on your own, you talk a lot. Atrocious, better word. They were atrocious, they were. Where did Liverpool go? And I've seen a few people on Twitter, Chris, saying that Jurgen Klopp should be sacked. Now, these are probably the same people saying that Jurgen Klopp was the best manager to ever grace English football at the end of the season. Now, you've got your head screwed on as a Liverpool fan. You know that Jurgen Klopp's a very good manager. I know that Jurgen Klopp's a very good manager. I'm just stopped because Gundogan's on the left-hand side. And I've just realised, Bernardo, that you weren't asking me to square up. You were saying you were on about the penalty, didn't you? I think. No, Klopp in always. Exactly. You've got your head screwed on as a Liverpool fan. These stupid Liverpool fans that are saying, like, get Klopp out, sack Klopp, they're just so stupid. They just don't. Those are the fans that don't understand football at all. And I can't stand them. It's the same type of fans that we have when we can see Rodri shoots, blocked by Lindelof, out to Sterling on the left-hand side. De Bruyne whips in, McTominay away, Rashford further away. Yeah, I don't know what I was on about, Bernardo. I thought you were telling me to square up because, like, I mean, if you want to, I'm ready. I'm pumped because Man United are winning. And when City score, the energy will be sucked out of me. Those fans weren't there in the Hodgson days, guaranteed. Yeah, exactly. That's probably one of the best ways to describe it. João Cancelo tries to flick one in. Harry Maguire clears it away. And John Stones' touch has given Marcus Rashford a chance to run at Ruben Dias. Takes it inside two players. Marcus Rashford still going. And he's eventually tackled by a recovering John Stones after a heavy touch. But he looks very dangerous, Marcus Rashford, so far. João Cancelo on the right-hand side to Mahrez. Up against Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw did really well against him last time. Cuts inside Mahrez. Gets past Fred. De Bruyne through to Raheem Sterling. Sterling onto his right foot. Still going. Fred takes him down. Ref tells him to get back up, and Manchester United could have a counter on with Fred. Tries to get it to Martial. Does really well. Martial tries to poke it forward. There's nobody there. He's claiming for a free kick. Manchester City get the ball back. De Bruyne. Whipped in, blocked by Wan-Bissaka. And McTominay clears it, and it's picked up again by Manchester City. They're camped in Manchester United's half right now. Klopp will be one of our greatest managers ever for what he's done. Yeah, for now, Daz, that's what Kyle says. We are winning for now. Of course, we are under a little bit of pressure right now. Manchester City are absolutely all over us at the moment. Still got that goal, though. 23 and a half minutes. Just 23 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock about there. Mahrez to Stones. Mahrez again. Flicks one over for João Cancelo. Fred's going to have to come over to him. Cancelo puts a decent ball in him. It's headed away by Maguire out for a throw-in. Man United got to weather this storm, though, and try to get their foot back on that ball. Don't let Manchester City have the ball all the time. We're going to see the replay of that chance that was Sterling runs in. Wan-Bissaka gets a foot on the ball, and Sterling just kind of collides with Fred and goes down a little pressure. Ball to the edge of the box and a shot. Good save, Dean Henderson. Cancelo to the edge of the box for Rodri. Good turn on the ball, Rodri. Out to Sterling. Diaz. Sterling again. Tries to flick one through. Rashford away. Fernandes. Fred. Gives the ball away. And Mahrez on the edge of the box shoots. It's an awful shot. Didn't catch it well at all, and it's gone over the bar. But Manchester City there having probably their best chance of the game through the left-back Zinchenko. And it was a good save by Dinendo. Had to beat it out. De Bruyne just laid it out. Zinchenko hits it across the goalkeeper, and it's a good save by Dean Henderson, of course. Really, really good save. Fists it away. So the pen was a player getting a ball kicked straight from the half into the box, and the defender studs up in the back of the legs to stop the play. Jesus Christ. The clip's in the chat for anybody looking for that. Thank you very much, Ronaldo. I'm probably going to watch that after the game because that sounds incredible. Thank you for describing it for me. I can't actually click links on when I'm live because it might pull up something and actually stop the stream. Here's Rashford, though, to Martial. Man United still inside their own half. Fred, loose ball again. And Stones is there to clear it away. 25 minutes gone in the Manchester derby at the moment. We are 1-0 up. Just while we have a little bit of a break in play, never mind, I'm going to stop because Man City are coming forward with Mahrez. I said break in play. They had it around the back four, then they just got into the final third in 2 seconds. I mean, just shows the quality of Manchester City. But now they're passing it around the back again. Would you take this Henderson to the Euros, Kieren? I mean, he probably could go as the third choice. Second choice, probably, ahead of Jordan Pickford. But I think Nick Pope's probably going to go. Nick Pope and then Pickford and maybe Dean Henderson. I mean, he needs to get consistent minutes on the pitch, I think. And while David De Gea is here, I don't really see that happening. That's a great pass from Mahrez, looking for Gabriel Jesus, who's found him on the right wing. Jesus pokes it back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne out to Cancelo. To Mahrez. Well marshalled by Luke Shaw. And it's a goal kick to Manchester United. Now, while we have a break in play, we can talk about the Twitter, which is at the top corner. And you can keep well, Luke Shaw's gone down there twice and got back up. Kind of like stretched his legs out on the floor. But the Twitter, yeah, at the _top corner. Make sure you keep up with that to keep up with the articles that go out and the schedule for the watch-alongs and stuff. Make sure you keep up to date. Josh is always updating the Twitter with the articles and stuff. Speaking of the articles, bang, sportscorner.com for every article. I did an article on Fellaini today, guys. An old Derby Day hero in the 4-2 win against them a few years ago. I think 4 years ago now. So, yeah, make sure you go check that out. But Manchester City have won the ball back again in Manchester United's half. Still 1-0, but Manchester City could change that shortly. John Stones on the ball to Cancelo. Mahrez. Had to go backwards, though. Mahrez on the right-hand side against Shaw. Does really well to get past him. Shoots, and it's blocked by Maguire. And Shaw away to Rashford. Rashford to Wan-Bissaka. Zinchenko does really well to slide in and win the ball back. And Sterling to De Bruyne. Tries the ball in, it's going to be blocked. De Bruyne again. De Bruyne shoots, blocked. Rashford can't get it away. Manchester United right now penned inside their own half. Cancelo tries one and it goes well far wide. I mean, it's been taken a deflection. Corner kick, Manchester City. James Miller just watched it. Kind of hilarious. It sounds it. Slides studs up in the back of the player. What the bloody hell? Excuse me. It's a corner for Manchester City on the left-hand side. Obviously, Kevin De Bruyne is going to take it. Gundogan's over there as well. Manchester City with the likes of Ruben Dias. Yo, this match is interesting. That's Gordon Nacho's like 10 minutes ago and it just arrived. Nice. I hope you enjoy him. De Bruyne whips that one in. Back stick. Stones is there. Heads it up in the air. Maguire not away. Still not cleared yet. Fernandes gets it cleared. And Fred now tries to poke it to Daniel James, but is adjudged to be fouled by the other number 17 in De Bruyne. And it's a free kick to Manchester United inside their own half and a chance to dispel this Manchester City onslaught that's currently happening at the moment. Of course, Manchester United still lead this game with an early Bruno Fernandes penalty. We're almost at the 30-minute mark now. 15 or so from half-time. Can't see there being much added time as of right now, unless there's an injury in the final 16 minutes we have. Maguire steps out and loses the ball. Rodri now. Mahrez. Cancelo. Ruben Dias. Zinchenko. It's a good win back by McTominay. And now Manchester United can come forward with Fernandes. Sees Rashford in a lot of open green on the left-hand side. Takes a heavy touch, Rashford, but does well to keep the ball. And back to Luke Shaw now. Fred. Rashford. To the middle for Lindelof. Let's go back to Maguire. Here's, I think it's stupid to think I'm used to teams losing now. Me in 2013-14. Ball won back by Manchester City, but the ball from De Bruyne is cut out by Lindelof, and now McTominay can bring it forward from Man United. Here's Fernandes, inside his own half. Fred. Back to Fernandes. Yeah, make sure you enjoy those nachos. They sound really nice. Have you got cheese on them? Lindelof inside his own box, though. Inside his own box, third half. To Wan-Bissaka on the right. United keeping the ball again. Like I said, just taking the sting out of that Manchester City attack that they had a few moments ago, the onslaught that they had. But McTominay just passed it straight out of play. And Daniel James, I don't think has touched the ball yet. I'd be astounded if he's had a touch of the ball in the opening 30 minutes. He's kind of done nothing. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka started 7 derbies since joining Manchester United. He's done really well in the Manchester derbies. Beat every year with Barca in the UCL, and I have gooey cheese. Oh, I love that. Love that. It sounds delightful, that. Stones tries to get it out to Mahrez. Inside his own half at the minute. Gets it back to Stones, and it's hit. Marcus Rashford gone out for a throw into Manchester City. Carl versus Grimsby on Tuesday. Grimsby bottom of the table. I made my thoughts clear. You don't beat worst team in the league, then relegate us, not Grimsby. I don't think they can do that, Chris, but Carlisle at the moment in a little bit of a slump. Maybe you'll come out the other end of it. Maybe not. I don't really know too much about League Two football. I'm not going to lie. I see the results because obviously I live with Rowan and he follows Oldham. So I see the results and I follow Oldham just for Rowan. But yeah, I don't really know what's going on with League Two. I have a bet on the games in League Two sometimes. That's a foul by Harry Maguire. That's going to be a yellow card, I think, as well. Yeah, yellow card for Harry Maguire. I think it's Harry Maguire, isn't it? Yeah, it is going to be a yellow card. He's going to have to be careful now. Not quite sure it's a yellow card, so he does get the ball. Barca ain't done shite in the latter round since beating Juve in the final like 4 or 5 years ago. That's true. Got to be careful now, though, Harry Maguire. Manchester City definitely been the better of the two sides in the last probably 20 minutes of the game. Man United showing spells of that counter-attacking presence that they've got, soaking up the pressure. Still time for Manchester City to get back in this game. Great feat by Zinchenko, but the ball through is cut out by those long legs of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and Daniel James picks the ball up, and Martial again wins a free kick against Ruben Dias inside United's half. Done well so far, Anthony Martial. He's definitely looking sharper. He's holding it up well, waiting for his players to walk it about, to get past him. I should have better eaten tonight. Chinese takeaway and darts tonight. Love that, Chris. Love that. I know Josh is doing the watch along on the darts early. Make sure you're in there for that, guys. I think it's about 7 o'clock. I'm not going to lie. Same time as he was live yesterday, boys. Anyway, I'm sure you were all there. But a ball out to the left-hand side for Sterling. Sterling to the ball to Gundogan's not a good. It just runs out of play for a goal kick. And goal kick Manchester United. Yeah, 33 minutes, nearly 34 minutes into the game. Kind of riding the luck a little bit at the moment, Manchester United. Giving Manchester City a lot of space. But yeah, Josh will be live tonight with the darts for the semi-final and the final of the UK Open. I'm sure you guys have probably been watching the games today. I'm not quite sure what's happened here. They're telling Dean Henderson to give the goal kick again, to take the goal kick again. Can't rant about that unless they mess up odd. The thing is with the Chinese, they do quite well because they never really manage to mess up orders, especially when I order them anyway. They don't normally mess up my Chinese order. It's because I like a lot of I don't like a lot of stuff on my stuff, on my like shit that I buy. So if I buy a burger, I don't like salad, so I don't get salad. I don't like mayonnaise or any of that shitty stuff that they put on the burgers. So I just get a plain one or with a bit of cheese on. Do you know what I mean? So Unless they fuck that up and they put stuff on it, then I'm okay. But that's handball by Martial against João Cancelo. Free kick, Manchester City. Will Gundogan score tonight? I hope not. I couldn't care less if United play out a scrap, nervy 1-0 win. I just want Man City's unbeaten run to end. And, of course, our away run will extend. And, of course, this Manchester City runs 21 games now. It's incredible. No pickles. I don't like pickles, Ronaldo. I don't like pickles. I don't like salad. No, pickles. You don't get pickles on a burger, like from a takeaway. That's so weird. That must be an American thing. Pizza takeaways are worse at messing orders up. Yeah, that's so true. We did play VAR bingo earlier, and I don't think anybody's got it right yet. To be fair, there hasn't been a VAR call. I mean, actually, there has been VAR because they checked the penalty with VAR. So, I mean, did anybody say VAR 37 seconds? No, pickles on a burger are not good. No. 1-1 Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Kieren. Or is it? Josh was watching that earlier. I knew it was 1-0 through Suarez. Who's got the equaliser? Someone let me know who's got the equaliser for Real Madrid in that game. Fred gets away from a few challenges, gets brought down. It's going to be picked up by Cancelo. Sterling. But McTominay's done well to get his foot on the ball there. James to Wan-Bissaka. No, Ronaldo. Pickles, no. They don't belong in a burger. Well, they do belong in a burger, but I don't like them. Oh, Cancelo's done really well there. Rodri, though. Advantage played for City. Gundogan. To Gabriel Jesus. Nobody in the box for Manchester City right now. Gabriel Jesus across the number 9 today. Peeled off to the left. Zinchenko. Tries to put one in. Blocked by Wan-Bissaka. Up in the air. Fred goes down. Martial's heavy touch. One pizza place in America has been making incorrect sized slices for 30 years. Wow. Benzema was the equaliser. Got the equaliser. Thank you very much for that, Chris. It's on fire at the moment. They're both on fire, to be fair, Benzema and Suarez. 8 minutes till half-time, though, plus added time, of course. Can't see there being much, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Manchester City coming forward with John Stones. Lovely move there by Rodri. Mahrez again. Mahrez, lovely skill. Gundogan shoots. Good save, Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson been solid so far when the shots have come at him. And he kind of got the shot, kind of caught underneath his feet there, Ilkay Gundogan, after a lovely bit of play. Silky play, and then Ilkay's shot. Couldn't actually find the back of the net. It was caught well by Dean Henderson into his hands. Kind of got the ball caught under his feet when he shot. And Dean Henderson just dives on the ball. But City coming forward again with De Bruyne. It's a lovely pass to Gabriel Jesus. Gundogan. Jesus. De Bruyne. Jesus again. Onto his right foot, blocked by McTominay. They're all back for Manchester United. Nobody there available on the counter. Stones, Cancelo, Rodri, one back by Fred. And this is where Manchester United are dangerous. They've got a 3-on-3 with Fernandes. Pokes it, tries to poke it through for Martial, but it's blocked by the leg of Ruben Diaz. And Zinchenko can come away with it. Jesus. Zinchenko. Jesus again. De Bruyne to Gundogan. Out to Jesus. Back to Zinchenko and De Bruyne. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of like interested in this. Gundogan, lovely turn. Tries to get out to Sterling. Cleared away by Wan-Bissaka. De Bruyne again, though. Sterling. United absolutely camped inside their own half right now. Rodri, lovely play by City. De Bruyne gets the ball in and Maguire nods it away and Rashford. Lovely skill to keep the ball. Martial to Fernandes. Manchester United potential counter on. Martial again. Fernandes going backwards. Let's have a look at the comments. Pickles on a burger is like pineapple on pizza. Some people love it. The slices were different lengths, not the same all around. Of course, we're talking about that pizza place. Okay, Ronaldo. Keep it simple with pizza margarita for me. Now that topping nonsense. Yeah, I'm going to stop because Manchester United coming forward. Marcus Rashford, left-hand side, up against João Cancelo and Ruben Dias. Tries to poke it for Fred, who's in the box. John Stones, good defending. And Stones whacks it downfield. And Gabriel Jesus almost got the beating of Harry Maguire, but of course, the strength of Harry Maguire. And then he commits a foul, Gabriel Jesus. Love big pizza. I could go for a bigger size at the same price. Ever see the ones that take up a whole table? That is such an American thing, by the way. We next did 1 or 2 at half time. Fred is underrated. Fred is underrated. I absolutely love Fred. Pineapple pizza is the best. No, Bernardo, it's not the best. Pineapple on pizza just shouldn't be a thing. It's awful. It's like Rowan gets tuna on his pizzas. No. Not tuna. Not a nice thing. I don't like tuna. I like tuna when it's with sweet corn. I just don't like tuna on pizza because it's not a thing. Oh. Here's McTominay, though, inside his own half. Yeah, nice and simple margarita. Or with a bit of chicken on. That's what I got last night. Margarita and chicken. As some extras we got last night. We had a takeaway. Manchester City, a lot of people forward here. Rodri. Brought down by Bruno Fernandes. Free kick to Manchester City. About 25 yards out. It's definitely within shooting range for someone like Kevin De Bruyne. What is tuna on sweet corn? Tuna and sweet corn. It's like a mix of tuna with sweet corn in it. Not going to read your name out, but hello. Never heard of that before. It's tuna and sweet corn, Bernardo. It's just tuna mixed with sweet corn. That's all it is. The chance for Manchester City, though, to get an equaliser. Kevin De Bruyne with a free kick. Kyle, what defender would you swap out for Maguire? Yeah, trust it. You'll be here, won't you? It's a very good position for Kevin De Bruyne. It's very central for his right foot to try and bend one into the top right-hand corner. Interesting combo. Yeah, I used to have it in my sandwiches when I was younger. My mum used to make them. But a massive chance for Manchester City right before the half-time. Kevin De Bruyne over it. Dean Henderson in goal. There's no bloody De Bruyne, De Gea, De Arby sort of stuff going on here. We've got De Bruyne, De Gea, Dean Henderson. But Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City. Be some free kick if this goes in. Over the wall and over the bar. And it might. De Bruyne it's going to go for a corner. It was a good free kick. Henderson, I think, just tipped it over the bar a little bit. Corner Man City, though. 43 minutes on the clock. I'm counting down the time every 2 minutes because when are we done here? It's good he didn't read it yet. I know what I'm doing, Bernardo. I know what I'm doing. Someone will eventually catch me out. Ball in from the corner. And Henderson was kind of scrambling a little bit. John Stones. Mahrez. Luke Shaw as well. And Wan-Bissaka. No retake versus KD rematch. I mean, if he comes in again, I'd be happy because we have an extra view. But Shaw gives the ball away. Gundogan tries to get the ball in. Wan-Bissaka back there on the left-back position to clear it and wins the throw-in the end. De Bruyne, De Gea, Derby. That was a great night of commentary. It was not a great night of commentary. It was bloody stupid. It was Martin Tyler trying his best to make the game exciting when it was just one of the most boring Manchester derbies ever. This one's definitely been better. But, you know, at the moment, Manchester City all over Manchester United, but Manchester United have that goal. Rodgers' ball chested away by Wan-Bissaka. Now Fernandes to Daniel James. Accelerates away from De Bruyne and Daniel James up against Zinchenko. Daniel James into a little bit of space. Gets it to Rashford. Rashford to Fernandes. Takes it past De Bruyne. Tries a ball out to Martial and it's going to go out of play for a goal kick. I'd give Tuanzebe a chance or by Varane. He's a good defender. We don't need to get rid of Harry Maguire, guys. I don't know what you think about Harry Maguire. But that move there, really good running from Daniel James, driving down the field, gives it to Rashford, back to Fernandes, takes it past De Bruyne, and as he's stretching with his left foot, tries to give it to Martial. And 20 seconds left of the first half. Pep Guardiola looks absolutely fuming right now. Here come Manchester City. Could there be a late flurry into the end of the first half? Gabriel Jesus to De Bruyne. De Bruyne dancing past a few bodies. Mahrez in a bit of space. Mahrez to the back post. And Jesus sliding in. Collides with the post and not the ball. What a chance at the end of the half for Manchester City. Mahrez in a lot of space on the counter-attack. This time it was Manchester City on the counter-attack. De Bruyne, a fantastic ball out to Mahrez, as you would think. Ball low in, across the box. Jesus is offside by a few feet, and he just can't put the ball in. I understand that team selection today. I liked it. If not winning, you've got to expect changes, but not that many. Yeah, I think he made too many changes, of course. Jesus colliding with the post for that effort, by the way, instead of the ball. 1 minute of added time. We are 20 seconds away from half-time, if that is the case, because we are on the 45th, 42, 44, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. There should be only 10 seconds left of the game, and there'll be limbs at half-time from me. But, of course, we've still got to defend for these 7 seconds of the first half. Manchester City do have the ball, though. Gundogan gives it away to Daniel James, and Martial now to Fernandes. Is there going to be a chance for Manchester United to attack? Martial down left-hand side. Brilliant pass from Fernandes. Martial in the box. Takes it past one. Martial shoots. Blocked by John Stones. And Daniel James pushed on the edge of the box. And that's half-time. Daniel James pushed over on the edge of the box by one of the men. And that is half-time, guys. So Manchester United lead the Manchester Derby at half-time by 1-0. And, of course, the Bruno Fernandes penalty is the reason why it's 1-0 to Manchester United. What do you guys think of the first half? Get your comments in the comment section below. Halftime celebrations from KD. Champagne Copperbergs out. I've got some wicked in my draw, Chris. I've got that out. I haven't got any Copperbergs, unfortunately. Madrid Derby full-time 1-1. Thank you very much for that. Look, I don't want to cause fight, but Maguire to me looks clumsy and can't defend properly. I just don't think he's a Man United defender, or Lindelof as well, in my opinion. I think that Harry Maguire, since he's come in, I mean, you look at last season, how many times the ball came into the box and he headed it away against those teams like Burnley and those teams that put a lot of balls in the box and that are good. Do you know what I mean? It's difficult. What a weird advert. I'm going to take my headphones off so I don't have to listen to this advert anymore. But yeah, guys, 1-0 at half-time to Manchester United. We've broken the curse of the duck. We absolutely love that. My ear is absolutely itching. I'm going to go grab a drink from downstairs and have a piss, and I'll be back in about 2 minutes' time, boys. Catch you in 2 seconds. Right, lads, I'm back. Welcome. So 1-0 at half time. We'll go for second half predictions in the chat whenever you guys are ready. 1-0 at half time, second half predictions in the chat, please. In the comments. Getting it whacked in the comments. Right, let's have a look at the comments that I missed though while I was having a piss. Maguire's 50-50 in my opinion. Can be good, can be bad. United need to come out and attack more, otherwise City will score, and when they do, you can bet they go on and win the game. We just can't be. I think doing what we're doing now is all right. We just need to nick another goal. I'm just thinking, what are the chances that Ollie brings another defender and plays 5 at the back? It just depends. Who do you take off? Because you're losing that threat on the counter. I mean, I know Daniel James only had a few touches of the ball, but you saw at the end of the first half there what he can do when he gets the ball, driving past a few players, creating opportunities, creating space for the players. It's a dangerous. It's dangerous playing Daniel James because he barely gets involved in big games like this. But you know, he's done well with what limited time on the ball he's had, I think. And who are we actually going to bring on? Because I mean, Greenwood will probably come on in the second half. But other than that, who do you think is going to come on? Probably Matic for Fred or McTominay. Maybe Telles to come on and then go 5 at the back with Luke Shaw playing left centre back. Of course, it's going to be a big second half for Manchester United. But get your second half predictions in the comments, boys. 1-0 at half time right now. Can't wait for the second half to come, and hopefully we can get the 3 points. But XG at half time, by the way, Manchester City 0.08, Manchester United 1.59. Two 2-1 City. I can't see them not scoring. Kyle, come on, bro. We don't want that negativity around here. Come on, we're gonna win, aren't we? We're gonna win, aren't we? I hope. Stretching. I am tired today. I mean, the second half should be getting underway in the next 3 or so minutes. I mean, I'm just watching the McDonald's advert, which is just. Jesus Christ. This advert gets worse every time I watch it. So yeah, second half predictions in the comments, guys. I didn't even make a prediction in the first half, so I'm going to go 2-1 Manchester United second half. Man United are going to get a second, and then Manchester City are going to get another one. They're going to get one later on in the game to put a bit of pressure on. Can't see Man City not scoring like Kyle said. It's going to be difficult, but you know, just need to keep that solid defensive solidarity going at the moment. How bad is the ad? Oh, it's so bad, mate. Honestly, it's just cringe. That's all it is. Just have to see how the second half goes. But I'll be happy when we get out there with a win. Of course, Kyle. I like that. We're going to get out there with a win. Still half time though, but while we have half time, let's do some shameless promotion. The Twitter is at @the_top corner, where we post about the Jesus Christ. We post about the schedules and stuff for the watchalongs that come up on the channel and the articles that go up on the website. Doom website, thesports-corner.com. We had some pieces go up today. We had some pieces go up yesterday. We've got some pieces going up tomorrow, and for the rest of the week, we are absolutely smashing out stuff on the website right now, guys. Please, please, please make sure you check it out. We'd really appreciate every little click we get on there. Just if it's sharing it or just having a scroll down or just click on it for a second. Thank you very much for that, including the YouTube as well. Make sure you like and subscribe if you are new. Make sure you are following with the notification bell on so you know and you never miss a video. But yeah, the website, we've got a lot of stuff going on there, the sports-corner.com. You want to keep up to date with the Instagram as well. I don't have a plugin for it, but it is the underscore sports corner underscore. Make sure you follow us on there. We've been posting a lot more on Instagram as well. But second half is probably about to get underway in the next couple of minutes. I'm ready. You're ready. They're ready. Well, they're not ready yet because they're not out on the pitch yet. But we're ready, boys. We're ready to win. Come on, the boys. Of course, the F1 starts next week as well. Pre-season testing. Don't know if Rowan's doing anything about the F1. Second half live next. Thank you very much for that. Oh my God, they've got the McDonald's advert on again. Just had this like a minute ago. Oh, come on, get this bloody advert out of the way. Right, there we go. No, that's Jose Mourinho. I wonder if there's going to be any substitutes halftime. Told us City fans to fuck off because they said want Ollie to die. Jesus Christ, that is awful. I don't think there's any changes from either sides at halftime. Fernandes having a word with, I think it was Fred or Wan-Bissaka there. Don't think there's any substitutes from either side so far. They've just got to be wary of that counter-attack. Manchester City, like Micah Richards is saying. Yeah, no changes at the half. Manchester United lead 1-0 in the second half. About to get underway in about 25 seconds' time. We will be hopefully getting the 3 points taken about to Old Trafford with us, which will be absolutely massive. 21 straight wins for Manchester City. They need to make a comeback if they want to extend that run. And we're kicking off. Here we go for the second half. Manchester City get us underway in the second half. And they will be kicking from right to left. Man United just need to keep that rhythm up in the first half that they had, of course. Started excellently in the first half. Here's Ruben Dias bringing it away. Zinchenko. Ruben Dias. Cog City fan DM me and said that and blocked right at the moment. Good lad, mate, good lad. Here's John Stones, though. And I'm definitely getting nervous towards the end of the game. And I might be going quiet towards the end of the game just because that's just I get nervous a lot in these games against the big teams. Here's Diaz. Harry Maguire cuts that out. Wins a free kick for United. João Cancelo committed the foul for the free kick. Wan-Bissaka volleys that downfield. is Rodri. João Cancelo. Mahrez on the right. Here's De Bruyne to Rodri. Moving it around from right to left to right, Manchester City. Zinchenko to Sterling. Up against Wan-Bissaka. Gundogan. Rodri. Good cut out by McTominay. Here's Rashford. Good work by João Cancelo. Mahrez. Lovely ball through to Jesus. For Rodri, and he hits the crossbar. It hits the outside of the crossbar with Rodri. And that's a really good chance for Manchester City already 2 minutes into the second half. It's a lovely play by Jesus and Mahrez. Jesus just taps it off for Rodri and on the bounce hits it with the outside of his foot. Hits the crossbar, the outside of the crossbar, the junction of the post and crossbar, and goes out of play for a goal kick. What a chance for Manchester City. Probably their best chance of the game. And only 2 minutes into the second half, they were threatening. And McTominay's giving it away. That's going to be a foul committed by McTominay on Gundogan. Silly foul to give away. Man United's not started the second half as well as they did the first, of course. Free kick to Manchester City, wide left. Not a position to shoot from, but definitely a position to get a ball into the box and get a head on the ball. De Bruyne and Zinchenko over it. Similar hairstyles. Here we go. Kevin De Bruyne. Dean Henderson in goal for Manchester United. De Bruyne leaves it for Zinchenko, whips it in and into the hands of Dean Henderson. Good catch. Played well so far, Dean Henderson. Very professional from him. He throws it long to Luke Shaw. And Luke Shaw takes it past João Cancelo. And Luke Shaw accelerating away from De Bruyne. And Luke Shaw now still going. Puts it to Marcus Rashford in the box. Marcus Rashford onto his right, back to Luke Shaw, who shoots. And it's 2-0. Manchester United have extended their lead in the second half. It's Luke Shaw with the goal. After Dean Henderson's excellent throw out to Luke Shaw, chests it down, runs the length of the pitch with the ball from the left-back position. Backs to Rashford, back to Luke Shaw. Trickled into the bottom corner. Manchester United 2-0 up at the Etihad. Oh, what a goal that is. I mean, my hands are out because Dean Henderson puts... What a throw-in that is to Luke Shaw. Strides away from Cancelo, strides away from De Bruyne. They're checking an offside on Marcus Rashford. But Rashford pops it back to Shaw. And I said earlier in the game, he had a chance on his right foot that went straight to Ederson. This time, left foot, trickles it into the bottom right-hand corner of the net. It's 2-0 to Manchester United early into the second half. I said we needed a second. We've got the second. And I think the goal is going to count. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's giving it the big ones on the bench. I'm giving it the big ones in my house. Come on, the boys. And Luke Shaw, the best left-back in the league, has scored. The goal has counted, boys. It is 2-0 to Manchester United. I've still got it that it says half-time live. Sorry, boys. Hang on. Let me sort that out. But what a time to be alive. Now Dean Henderson has to get that cleared quickly. Sterling. Gundogan again. It's not over yet, of course. Rodri. Jesus. Brilliant tackle, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Everyone is buzzing in the comments. Carl says, F yeah, 2-0 buzzing. Winval, yes, boys, we've done it. Alexa's in the chat. Welcome, Alexa. Pep Guardiola's about to lose for the fourth time to Ole. That is very true if it stays the same scoreline that it is. There's still 41 for 39 minutes left, guys. Come on. We've still got to, there's still time. But Pep is shaking in his big shoes. I mean, his bald head must be sweating. There must be sweat dripping off that bald bonce of Pep Guardiola right now. When he saw Luke Shaw put that bottom bins, I bet he was absolutely crapping his pants because he knows that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, PE teacher, is potentially about to get his fourth win against him. Raheem Sterling on the left wing for Manchester City. Up against Wan-Bissaka. Sterling shoots, and it's a good save by Dean Henderson again. But it was Dean Henderson from that free kick that he caught. He could have played it shot to Maguire, could have played it shot to Lindelof. Instead, massive throw out to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw runs the length of the pitch, and then it's a 1-2 between him and Marcus Rashford that ends up in the bottom corner of the net. I've got the biggest smile on my face for Luke Shaw because he deserves that. He's been one of our best players of the season. Brilliant tackle by Wan-Bissaka again. 38 minutes left. I'm counting down because it's not over yet, guys. 38 minutes left until we potentially get the 3 points. But City, of course, are a very dangerous team. And here's João Cancelo. Blocked by Luke Shaw. Back to Stones and Diaz. Rodri. Zinchenko to Sterling. Zinchenko. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Zinchenko. Sterling gets it to Gundogan, left wing. Whips it in. De Bruyne. Daniel James blocks it. Then Wan-Bissaka volleys it clear. Martial. De Bruyne takes it down well. Fred gets in there, loons the ball back well. Martial. Out to Fernandes. Fernandes kicks it clear. Daniel James heads it down for Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Through ball looking for Daniel James. John Stones good defending. Mark Goldbridge is ecstatic apparently. City has a much better chance of winning the CL as I do of flying over the moon with a rocket up my arse. I mean, if you do that, then fair play to you. When we win here, couldn't care about everything else going on. I'd leave that for another day. Just celebrate today. Absolutely agree with you, Kyle. I know we're going to be, 12 points behind if we do win today, but who cares? You know what I mean? It's a massive win for Man United, especially coming off the back of a few poor results. But again, the game isn't over yet. De Bruyne picks the ball. Jesus in the box. Gabriel Jesus. Mahrez. De Bruyne. McTominay gets there and Maguire hacks it away. Martial chests it down. Rodri. He's banging for the free kick, Martial. No free kick given. And Fernandes nicks it away from a few players. And Fernandes tries one round the corner for Marcus Rashford up against Ruben Diaz. Marcus Rashford accelerates away from Ruben Diaz. Chris is back with his Chinese welcome, Chris. Rashford. Fernandes. Trying to work the space for a cross. Back to Rashford. Back to Fernandes. Rashford tries one to Wan-Bissaka. And Manchester City can bring it away with Stones. Blocked by Fred. Handball. And the game's going to be stopped because Anthony Taylor needs to tie his shoelace. Ball into the channel looking for Gabriel Jesus. Harry Maguire ushers him well. And Dean Henderson now can get it to Lindelof, and Manchester United can build from the back again. Lindelof steps into midfield with the ball, plays the ball to Martial. Lovely skill to get away from John Stones and Rodri. And there's a 4-on-3 for Manchester United now. Anthony Martial to Daniel James. Shoots! It's an awful shot. Daniel James doesn't catch it all well. It's going to go out for a corner. But Anthony Martial, lovely skill to get past John Stones. Flies past Rodri. Could have gone left-hand side to Marcus Rashford. Chose to go right to Daniel James, who takes a touch, shoots. Good block by Zinchenko, though. Corner kick United. Luke Shaw going out to take the corner for United. Tubbs is in the building. Welcome, Tubbs. 35 minutes on the clock left plus added time. Where's this ball going to land? Luke Shaw it is going to take the corner. Headed away by De Bruyne. Sterling's clearance is not good enough. Fred wins it back. Wan-Bissaka stayed back. Tries the ball over to Fernandes. Going to go out of play for a throw-in. Luke Shaw has been best left back in the Prem this season. Fair play. He has been, Will. Welcome to the stream, Will, of course. Member of the Sports Corner. Welcome, mate. I hope you're doing all right today. I mean, you're probably not, but seeing as Liverpool lost, but I hope you're doing all right. Luke Shaw has been the best Premier League left back in the world. So why can't United play against weaker teams? Set up for different games, mate, and different games, different occasions. It's okay, you can't play well every game, can you? It's the weaker teams we've played well against. To be fair, this season, it's the big teams that we've not really played well against. played well against. Here come Man City again. A lot of space for Mahrez. Up against Luke Shaw. João Cancelo. Rodri. Zinchenko. Sterling. Still Sterling. Inside the box. Tried to get it away on Fernandes. Martial couldn't quite nick that. Fred tries to Gundogan in a bit of space. Back out to Ruben Dias. Manchester City camped inside the Manchester United half. 2 goals down. Brilliant interception from Luke Shaw there. And he brings it away again, Luke Shaw. Still going. Luke Shaw across the halfway line. It's a 4-on-5 for Manchester United right now. Out to Bruno Fernandes. Dinks one in. It's headed up to the back post. Martial's there. Why didn't he volley it? Why didn't he volley it? Oh, what a chance that is. Can't be champs if you can't take care of the fodder, mate. Well, of course. I mean, Bayern Munich know all about that, don't they? Free few of Arminia Bielefeld. That's going to be a foul by Luke Shaw. Yellow card. It's all banter, Tubbs, mate. We aren't good enough to be champions yet, mate. Just let me have my moment, Tubbs. Let me have my moment. We're beating bloody Man City 2-0. That's going to be a foul by Luke Shaw. Yellow card. It's what it is now with LFC. Clearly something very wrong structurally. Already looking forward to next season. Need new players and injured players back. We save these problems to Man City for another big teams, unfortunately. By the way, congrats to us, KD. Awesome De Classica yesterday. It was. I enjoyed watching it. Really good De Classica yesterday. Rowan, of course, did the watch long on it. 4-2 it ended. Great game. Great watch, of course. It's always a good watch when Bayern Munich and Dortmund are in town. Stones loses that to Fred. Here's Martial. Taken down. Won back by John Stones. De Bruyne. Sterling. Gets one into the box, blocked by Wan-Bissaka. Corner kick, Manchester City, with about 31 minutes left on the clock. De Bruyne are going to take the corner kick. Still time for Manchester City left. United seem to play so much better when they soak up pressure and use counter-attack. It's true. Corner comes in by De Bruyne. Over on the volley is Mahrez. It was a good corner routine, to be fair. Mahrez running in. Just volleys it over the top of the crossbar, though. Just because we've got... that is the wrong mentality, to be honest. I mean, Manchester City are a very good team. I'd say any mentality that wins you the game is a good mentality, Tubbs. Manchester United, they're 2-0 up in this game. Seeing the replay of the goal. Luke Shaw. There's 3 Man City players he's got to get the ball through. I don't think Edison expects him to get the ball through any of them. But instead it does. And far corner of the net, and Luke Shaw makes it 2-0. And Dean Henderson knows that he did the right choice there with that throw out. Brilliant throw to Luke Shaw, that from Dean Henderson. And at the moment, I mean, why should he not be starting? Just got a yellow card as Dean Henderson from Anthony Taylor for time wasting. That's not a foul. Manchester United win the ball back through Fred. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Almost slips on the ball, but managed to get past Sterling. Got De Bruyne on him and dawdled on it a little bit, gave the ball away. Gundogan. Won back by Martial. And that was a 4-on-4 again for Manchester United. Martial. Wide left to Rashford. Rashford up against Cancelo. Good defending by João Cancelo there. And now Manchester City might be able to counter-attack. Cancelo. Jesus. Cancelo. Jesus. Rodri. To Zinchenko, over to Sterling. Brilliant tackle, Wan-Bissaka. Zinchenko keeps it in. Dias and Rodri. Stones. Gundogan. Caught out by Martial again, and Fred. Rashford. The counter-attack's on again, and he's taken down by Cancelo. Advantage played. Fred. Up against John Stones, taken down. It's going to be a free kick called back for that foul on Rashford. Fred actually just nutmegged John Stones. Incredible. Third, 28 minutes left, boys. 28 minutes left. Harry Maguire takes that free kick. It's to Rashford on the left-hand side. Wins the throwing up the pitch. Lee Grant will have to play in net if Dean Henderson gets suspended. But it's going to be a substitute, I think, for Manchester City. Kyle Walker's getting ready. But there's a throw-in, and Martial flicks it over there to John Stones. Back heel to Fernandes. Shaw gives the ball away to Sterling. And now's the counter on here. And De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus, is he offside? Jesus, back across, brilliant from Luke Shaw. He's taken down, actually. Told to get back up. Harry Maguire. VAR check. Potential handball. Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof. VAR check complete, no penalty on Manchester United. Fred. Henderson. Maguire. Here's Luke Shaw. To Martial. Luke Shaw again. Maguire. Fred's buzzing around in that area, asking for the ball. Scott McTominay. Rashford. Overlaps on from Martial. Rashford runs at the Manchester City defence. Martial up against João Cancelo. Flies past him. Rashford looking for the 1-2 with Martial. Instead does a 1-2 with Fernandes, and Rashford thinks about shooting. It's blocked by Sterling. Blocked by Fred. Then Diaz and Zinchenko. And then back to Edison. Chips it out to Cancelo. Brilliant pass to Mahrez. Rodri. Gundogan. Drives forward into a little bit of open area. Zinchenko out wide. Gundogan. Zinchenko. De Bruyne in a little bit of a pocket behind the defence. Mahrez in a little bit of space. Mahrez trying to work the space for the opportunity for the shot. Instead finds Jesus. Stabs one across the face of goal, and it's gone out of play for a goal kick. Sorry, Tubbs. I'm so infatuated with the game. I'm missing the comments. United's been incredible this game. Can't take that away from them. Unlike Liverpool, man, they sucked earlier. Lookman was running circles around the young centre-backs. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Liverpool, the injuries right now. But, I mean, making 7 changes was probably maybe not the right opportunity, the right decision to do. Kyle Walker on. João Cancelo off. Probably João Cancelo's toughest game of the season so far. I'm not going to lie. He's been absolutely run ragged by Rashford and Martial tonight. And Luke Shaw, when he's ran at him, he's not had the best game. And Pep's probably saw that and thought, yeah, let me get him off the pitch. Kyle Walker coming on, a fresh Kyle Walker with all his pace and defensive ability to run against Rashford and Martial. 25 minutes left on the clock, boys. Will Aguero be subbed on? I probably see Jesus having a stinker at the moment. Like Tubb said, Jesus needs to be subbed off. He sucks. Here's McTominay to Fred to Fernandes. Takes a touch. Brilliant pass out to Luke Shaw. Aguero should be subbed on for Jesus, yeah. Here's Luke Shaw, though, putting it forward for Man United. Rashford. Fred. Fernandes. Rashford. Shaw again. Rashford again. Has to go back, though, to Harry Maguire. Just holding the ball, Manchester United. Don't want to give the ball up away in stupid situations. Fred wins the throw-in. And when do the substitutes come for Man United, of course? That midfield could get a little bit leggy in there. The teams on the bottom running along the bottom of the ticker. If you want to see the teams, of course. Luke Shaw and Bruno Fernandes are the ones that have got the goals. 24 minutes left. Luke Shaw, Fred, Fernandez, McTominay. Daniel James tries to flick it around the corner. That's going to be a foul by Zinchenko on Daniel James, who's done well with little opportunity that he's had tonight. Phil Foden's getting ready to come on as well for Manchester City. Lindelof. Maguire. Comes away from one. Drives into a bit of space. Pass two. Here's Rashford. Martial. Lovely skill from Martial. To Rashford. Back to Martial. Fernandez looks through for Martial. It's blocked. It's come to Rashford. Tries to square it to Martial. And the clearance away. On as far as Daniel James, who takes it wide right. Up against Raheem Sterling. Back to McTominay, sorry. Fred. To Fernandez, who turns on the ball. Onto his left foot. Thinks about shooting. Finds Rashford in the box. Back to Fred. McTominay. Oh, brought down by Gundogan. The ball's fell to Martial. What a save by Edison. What a chance for Anthony Martial to finish the game. But what a save from Edison. That's a brilliant save. But McTominay does really well. Possibly fouled by Gundogan. Great save by Edison. I mean, he's one-on-one, he's Martial. He takes it early. This will be a great one by United, but still unclear about United going forward. If they can do this more often, we'll soon get through. Let's see how they go forward with this, starting with AC Milan. True, Kyle. Let's just focus on this game, though. So we've still got 20 minutes left, of course. I think it got cleared out play for a corner to Man United. I think he's been brilliant today, though, Stubbs. Without scoring, he's been really, really good tonight. Shaw whips that corner in. It's a really good corner in as well, but nobody attacking the ball, and Edison claims it and bowls it out to Mahrez. And now Manchester City have got a counter-attack. It's a 3-on-4, but Jesus is jogging, and Mahrez loses the ball to Rashford, who was sprinting back. Henderson whacks it upfield. Martial up against Diaz. Heads it down to Zinchenko. Gundogan. Bit of a loose ball, but Zinchenko did well with it. And De Bruyne to Zinchenko. Zinchenko, low ball in. Lindelof has to clear out, play for a corner. Good play from Manchester City. Good defending by United. 20 minutes left. Rashford's down. I don't know if he's injured or not, or if it's a bit of cramp, but he's down and he looks in a little bit of discomfort. The physio's on for Marcus Rashford. Don't know if there's going to be a sub for Man United here. Potentially Grayson Greenwood coming on. Just realised I've had Greenwood starting on the bottom of the lineup for the whole 70 minutes, and nobody has said anything. It was Martial starting, probably one of the best players on the pitch, and I didn't even have him on the starting 11s. Honestly, my head's gone. Still 20 minutes left, but there has been another substitute for Manchester City. Gabriel Jesus has been taken off, and Phil Foden has been brought on. Now, Marcus Rashford looks to be limping off the pitch. I think Mason Greenwood's probably going to be the one to come on for him. But it's a massive miss for United because Marcus Rashford's been brilliant today. Greenwood's out there. It looks like he's going to be coming on, taking his gloves off and his training shirt. Definitely Mason Greenwood's going to be coming on. The corner, though, played short. Zinchenko. Back to De Bruyne. So lovely cross in, caught by Henderson. Dives on the ball. But Dean Henderson kicked it out to allow the substitute to come on. And Greenwood's actually not ready. So Man United playing with 10 men at the moment. KD, would you rather have Greenwood or Musiala? Greenwood. Ooh. City playing with it in their own half. And Gundogan to De Bruyne. Tries to find Foden in behind, but it's blocked. Not really sure what's happened with the managers here. Bit of a words from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Pep Guardiola. Greenwood is on finally. I'm not really sure what happened there. I think it was about the. I think it was about the substitute, of course, when Dean Henderson kicked the ball out of play, expecting the substitute to be made, but instead Manchester City took the throw in quickly, so the substitution couldn't be made. Fred, Daniel James. Oh, he's got a lucky deflection there, Daniel James, and he drives at the Manchester City back line. Still got the ball. Fernandes tries to put it through from Martial. It's headed up into the air, and Zinchenko heads it to Edison, who was jumping up for the ball and catches it. 16 and a half minutes left, lads, plus added time in the Manchester derby. The final Manchester derby of the season, unless these two get each other in the FA Cup as well. And Diaz on the ball with John Stones. Gundogan gets away from Greenwood into the space for Foden. Rodri back to Foden. Foden in a bit of space. Puts out to Mahrez. De Bruyne. Foden in the box. Shoots. Oh, how's that not gone in? What a chance for Phil Foden right off the bench. What a chance that was. Goal kick United, though, I think. Lovely play by City. 1-2 between Foden and Mahrez. Took the shot on the turn and just put it wide. Is it blocked by Lindelof there? No, it's been given as a goal kick. Wan-Bissaka pressured by Phil Foden, who wins a throw in for Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka. 15 minutes left on the clock. McTominay wins another throw in for United. Alex Telles down there warming up with like some Matic. McTominay wins another throw in for United. It's just absolute throwing central down in the right back position for Manchester United right now. They need to get out of their own half though. Wan-Bissaka got really no one to throw it to. Goes to Fernandes. Need to get it out of this right back position, United. Wan-Bissaka eventually does, and Greenwood chests it down, and Fernandes whacks it to the other side of the pitch. Brilliant from United, and now there could be a counter on with Luke Shaw. Sprints away from Mahrez. Heavy touch though, but Fred's going to pick that up and head it to Daniel James. Daniel James up against Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker does well. And wins the goal kick well. Oh, Luke Shaw's now gone down in the box, which is not good for Manchester United again. Well, Alex Telles needs to come on and replace him now. On his right thigh. Pep Guardiola does not look happy at all. 13 minutes on the clock plus added time. I haven't given all much respect to the manager. I want to apologise to him, but he deserves massive credit for this win. Luke Shaw walked off the pitch, which is good. So it looks like he's jogging back onto the pitch, I think, to take up his role back at left back. Rodri out to Walker. Walker now. Blocked by Fernandez, out for a throw into City. Still time left. Luke Shaw back onto the pitch now. Throwing by Walker. Maguire there. Whacks it clear. Well done, Harry Maguire. Zinchenko with his back to goal. Foden. Pep needs a hug, as suggested by his hoodie. Urban Arms, yep. That's a good one, that, Tubbs. I like that one. Here's Diaz, though. To Stones. Kind of settled into a pattern of Manchester City domination at the moment. Kyle Walker. Mahrez. Stones. Rodri. Mahrez. Only one substitute made by Man United at the moment. Rodri. It's a lovely ball out wide to Luke Shaw. To Kyle Walker, sorry, up against Luke Shaw. Kyle Walker puts it back edge of the area. Rodri tries to get through, but Tominay's there. Back to Rodri, though. Ruben Diaz. De Bruyne. Walker again. This time it's a brilliant crossing, and Sterling, how has he missed? What a chance for Raheem Sterling, who doesn't like scoring against Manchester United. But Kyle Walker puts it literally on the foot of Raheem Sterling, and he just can't get his feet sorted out, and it just goes through his legs. What a chance for Manchester City to get back into it. I thought that was a goal, but he's missed it completely. And it runs out of play for a goal kick. What a chance that was. And Sterling gets nutmegged. You were right, Tubbs. He gets nutmegged by Kyle Walker's cross. That needed to go in, really. Henderson blasts it downfield. It's not a good kick out, to be fair. Foden straight to him. Sterling. Diaz. Rodri. Foden. That's going to be Dean Henderson's ball every day long, all day long. Ten minutes left on the clock. We are into the 80th minute in about 5 seconds' time. Aguero's still sat on the bench thinking, what the fuck am I doing on the bench? Get me on. Sterling just bum-fluffed it. He bum-fluffed it, Winvow, did he? Questionable wording and choice of words, but you know what? I'll take it. 10 minutes left on the clock, plus added time. Man United have the ball in the middle of the park with Fred, who gives the ball to Gundogan. Ball over to Phil Foden. Gundogan. Foden. Gundogan again. Kyle Walker. Mahrez. Trying to make something happen, Mahrez. Edge there for Gundogan. Mahrez again. Tries to poke it. It's a brilliant cross. Foden takes it down. Greenwood's in there defending, and Wan-Bissaka slides the ball away. Excellent play from Mason Greenwood back there. De Bruyne, though. Rodri. Out to Kyle Walker. Gundogan. Brilliant block by Maguire. And Daniel James can bring it clear. The speed of Daniel James can bring it clear. Martial. On the right-hand side, there's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, if you can look on his overlap, he's got Greenwood. He chooses to find Greenwood. Mason Greenwood in the box. Daniel James leaves it, and I don't know why he left it. And now it's a counter-attack for Manchester City. Rodri. Gundogan. The red shirts get back, though. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Gundogan again. Mahrez. Rodri. Kyle Walker back post as a free Phil Foden, but chooses to go short to Mahrez instead. Rodri. It's a little bit slow at the moment for Manchester City. Kyle Walker. Gundogan again. Back to Walker. Diaz. It's a lovely ball towards Stones. Header over the bar and out of goal. Out of pitch for a goal kick. 7.5 minutes left plus added time. Seeing the replay of the Foden chance when he was in. Mahrez, brilliant pass to him. Gundogan was just, at Greenwood it was, who was just nicking round him. And cleared away by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. McTominay on the turn, gets away from two men. Fred gives the ball away, and Gundogan. Mahrez onto his right foot, tries to poke out for De Bruyne. Still De Bruyne. Fred. De Bruyne tries to get the ball in. Deflected. Gundogan pokes it through for a few men, and that's going to be a corner, I think. No, Anthony Taylor said goal kick. Gundogan absolutely furious. Forgive me for saying, but I don't want any United fans or pundits saying United have a chance to win the title. No, that's not going to happen. We're still going to be 12 points behind or however many if we win this game, but we've got a chance at least. Got a chance to win this game at least. That's what I meant. With 6 minutes left. It's going to be built up from the back from Man City again with John Stones. It's a good pass out to Kyle Walker. De Bruyne. It's a lovely ball in. Lindelof slips and Sterling. I don't think he anticipated the slip and he heads it wide. Playing out from the back here, Man United. Played out well, though. The Martial. Oh, that is... Oh, wow. Well, it would have been brilliant if it had come off. Flicked it up and backheeled it. Looking for Daniel James, but... Gundogan. Kyle Walker. Stones. There's Foden. 1-2 with Zinchenko and Wan-Bissaka hacks him down. Going to be a free kick for Man City. Free kick for City, though, with 4 minutes left, plus added time. Probably about 3 or 4 minutes. Kevin De Bruyne is over this one, and if you can get a good direction and delivery into the box, could be a dangerous one. Swooped into the box and headed away by Fernandes. Out for a corner. De Bruyne to take the corner. It's another one of those good deliveries. Headed to the back post by Gundogan. And John Stones really should be poking that in. What a delivery by Kevin De Bruyne. And John Stones just couldn't stretch to put that in. Let's see if City could get 2 goals in 3 minutes like Bayern did last night. John Stones coming off. No, sorry. Anthony Martial coming off. And Nemanja Matic coming on. Anthony Martial probably been I'm going to say he's the man of the match today, Anthony Martial. He has been absolutely fantastic today. He should probably have scored that chance, but he's been brilliant today, Anthony Martial. And he really needed that. Fantastic performance. And Nemanja Matic comes on. More height and another man in that midfield. Probably just a slot in at the back as well. He's smiling as he walks up to the bench, Anthony Martial. Cool as all, ice cold as he normally is. And with 2.5 minutes left, he has helped Manchester United massively today. Headed away, McTominay. Wan-Bissaka nods it on. Zinchenko forward. Taken down by De Bruyne. Well played by Lindelof, though. Just spins on the ball, slides it out of play for a throw into City with 2 minutes left. Zinchenko throws it into Ruben Dias. And now John Stones. Ruben Dias again. To Zinchenko. Rodri. Back to Zinchenko. Gundogan in space. De Bruyne takes the shot, and that's gone well wide out of play. Holding the back of his foot, though. It's going to be a goal kick to United again. Manchester United on the verge of beating Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Manchester United on the verge of beating Pep Guardiola for a fourth time. And Gary Neville's even gone for Anthony Martial as his man of the match. And I mean, to be fair to him, he's been poor this season. Some stuff not going right for him, but today he was absolutely fantastic. To be up against those two on-form City centre-backs in Stones and Dias, and to just marshal them so well. Get it, Martial now. Right. A minute left on the clock, though, with added time still to go. City need 2. And they've got it currently back with their own goalkeeper, which is Edison. And Stones. Stones out to Edison again. Ruben Dias. Stones. De Bruyne. Ruben Dias again. Foden. De Bruyne gives the ball away to Fernandes. Thought about the pass to Wan-Bissaka down the line instead. Holds it and finds Matic. And McTominay swivels on the ball, and Matic whacks it forward for Wan-Bissaka to chase, but Edison whacks it downfield. And the 90 minutes are up. Lindelof heads it away. Gundogan couldn't get that under control, and we've not got confirmation of the added time yet, but we are 10 seconds over the 90 minutes, and Fred plays one to James down the line. Daniel James in open green to Rinter, accelerates past John Stones. Daniel James taking it to the corner, as he should. I think he's done really well. And he concedes the throw in 5 minutes of added time. Not quite sure where they've come from, but we are 30 seconds into said 5 minutes. And there's a long ball forward from Rodri. Henderson has to deal with that one. He puts it out of play for a throw-in. Or does he? Did Luke Shaw keep that in? He did. He didn't. 4 minutes left of the 5 added on. Kyle Walker. Stones out to Dias. Fred and McTominay have been running all day. They've been fantastic in that midfield again. Dias. Stones. Kyle Walker. Back to Stones. Ruben Dias again. Every second ticking down will be sweeter for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Manchester United. Phil Foden. Zinchenko. Ruben Dias. Just to chip one out. Wan-Bissaka nods it up in the air. McTominay up against De Bruyne. Runs the ball back well. Wan-Bissaka spins on it and Matic clears it away. Cut out by Rodri. De Bruyne. Out wide to Kyle Walker. Up against Daniel James. De Bruyne over the top. Maguire's just going to let that sail out. Goal kick United with 3 minutes left. And unless there's a monumental fuck up in the last 2 minutes, Manchester United will have ended Manchester City's 21 winning streak. There's going to be a sub for Manchester United. It's Bruno Fernandes coming off. Brandon Williams coming on. Been fantastic again today, Bruno Fernandes. And the myth that he can't do it against big six teams has been disproven again, because he was absolutely fantastic today. Scored the penalty, he's buzzed around the pitch, does what Bruno Fernandes does. And with 2 minutes on, Brandon Williams, the local Manchester lad, gets on and adds a little bit more defensive solidarity to the already 5 at the back Manchester United. Still a minute and a half left, though. Brandon Williams already involved to whack it off the legs of Kyle Walker. Oh, gets crushed there and wins a throw-in with a minute and a half left. Of course, played in the last Manchester derby, Brandon Williams, in a 2-0 win at Old Trafford. Bruno Fernandes stood behind Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, watching the last minute and 20 seconds play out. Man of match for United, Gabriel Jesus. No, subs, I think Martial played really well. Brandon Williams nods it on. Rodri picks the ball up for City. Minute left in this game. De Bruyne to Foden. Foden on the ball. Zinchenko whips that one in. Cleared away by Fred. Greenwood. McTominay. Ruben Dias, brilliant defending. Rodri out to Kyle Walker. Head into the middle for Mahrez. One back by Daniel James, though. And Daniel James can run for all Old Trafford. And he sprints past 2 men. Daniel James still going to Greenwood. Mason Greenwood takes a touch. Fires the ball out left. Looking for Brandon Williams. And Kyle Walker lets it go out to play for a goal kick with 20 seconds left. And he is absolutely furious. Pep Guardiola looks absolutely furious, I'm not going to lie. Here comes City, though. 10 seconds left. Phil Foden. Can they get a consolation goal? One back by McTominay. Hit the referee, but came back to McTominay. I mean, the 5 minutes are up. Maguire cuts that one out. I mean, the 5 minutes are up, Anthony Taylor, if you want to blow the whistle, pal. Gundogan. Out wide to Mahrez, who just thinks, fuck it, I'm going to shoot. Good save by Henderson. The shot from De Bruyne. It's Gundogan. It's cleared away. I mean, we're a minute over the added time. The corner's being allowed to come in now by Ford. It's a brilliant corner, headed away by Lindelof. And that is game over. And Manchester United have won the Manchester derby. And now that's 4 unbeaten Manchester derbies in the league for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's the manager of Manchester United, beats Pep Guardiola for the 4th time in his managerial career. Absolutely fantastic today, Manchester United were. By far the better team, deserved to win. Great performance. Luke Shaw got the second goal. Bruno Fernandes getting that penalty after 37 seconds. But absolutely humongous win for Manchester United. Not only for them to get the bragging rights in the City, but a massive 3 points in terms of the top 4 as well. Catching 3 points on City, it's probably not going to be nothing, but massive, massive dubs for Manchester United there. We've got the win. We've got the 3 points. And at full time, it is Manchester City 0, Manchester United 2. Now, before I do sign off the stream, guys, you know exactly what I'm going to do. Twitter @_top corner to keep up to date with all the website stuff that goes up on there and all the watch along stuff that goes up on there. The website, as previously mentioned, the sports-corner.com. Cal's already banged it in the chat. What a legend he is. The sports-corner.com. We had an article go up about Fellaini today. We're having more articles go up during the week. Thank you very much, Cal, for sticking it in the chat. That is the link to the website if you want to go there. It's also linked on the Twitter as well. But thank you very much, guys, for sitting through 90 minutes of good football. And I wouldn't have been bothered if after the first 37 seconds it was a dross game because Manchester United have won. 3 points to Man United. Let's go. I will see you guys in that next one.